Hey gang, Poppy's Workshop. This is a special feature. Why am I doing this? What am I getting out of it? I know some of you other posters out there, creators, tubers, have asked yourself, what am I doing this for? Right? It's not going quite the way you thought it was. Or it's more work than, or the old lady suddenly started doing that vocal pattern that sometimes they do that drives us nuts. Right? Anyway. Why me? Why am I creating videos and posting them on YouTube? The decision started about a year ago. We had this TV. It was new to the house, and in the living room was one of the ones that can tune in things like, where is it? Netflix and Voodoo and Sling and YouTube. I mean, I watched a couple movies on horror movie classics like Creation of the Humanoids. You know, I was been looking for that forever. Couldn't even remember the name of it. Oh, this looks interesting. Hey, I've been looking for it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I discovered the YouTube machinists. First one was Adam Booth. Does good work. Very likable guy. It's hard for me to decide. Does he have the Hoss Cartwright or the Curly Howard? Or is it a combination of them? You know? He's the big, lovable, gentle giant. You know? You can picture him rescuing injured animals and healing them, you know, nursing them back to health. Don't get him mad. Watch Bonanza. All them times Haas is in the bar fight starts. He's sipping on his beer, talking with the bartender or his friend or whatever. A body comes across, he steps aside. You know, there's always the little guy wanting to beat up Haas. And Haas is holding him off like this. Rafe! I said, Rafe, I told you I don't want to fight you, just want to drink my beer. You know, so finally he goes, BAM! I told him I didn't want to fight him, I just want to stand here and drink my beer. I may be wrong, but that's the way I see it. Why do people like him? Because he's that big, lovable guy. And he does real good work. I'll never be liked as much as him. I'll never have, I doubt I'll have 1,000 subscribers, let alone 100,000. You know? Money? Do you see, up here in the corner, do you see PayPal, Patreon, gimme sticker? No. First of all, I don't think anyone's going to want to give me money, so why waste my time going, you know? Have all those things that never get used. Oh, Patreon. I'm having enough trouble getting the videos produced that I'm doing, special ones that no one else can see except at Patreon, and give them, great. I need a staff. So Yeah. I'm doing a publicity stunt on June 7th, starting at noon. I'm going live stream. I'm going to auction off a shave and a haircut. I doubt I'm going to get much. A little bit of publicity, maybe a couple more subscribers. But that's about it. So why am I doing this? Why am I posting? Why am I taking good money that I could turn into coffee, salmon, you know, right? Something I can put in my mouth. Why am I buying stuff for the shop that I could eat? I think there's some guy said man's not live by bread alone. Sometimes he has to have the noodle or feed the noodle, whatever. I got tired of sitting around waiting to die. That's what life became. Tired of sackcloth, ashes, and lamentation. So I'll do a little something, try and have some fun. Maybe make a friend or two. That. 2 reasons there is why I joined Emma's toolmaking competition this year. Have fun, make friends. I'd be seriously surprised if I got anything other than a couple subscribers and a friend or two. I'm already ahead. I've got 8 subscribers that I didn't have. How long I keep them? I don't know. Anyway, I've thought of making some money. Look at Poppy's last vicious stab at acquiring the filthy lucre. That's serious as a heart attack. That's a good product. Now, if I could just find some way to actually get the prototype working. I mean, I've spent all of $50 on this project. And I've had a ton of fun, and one of the lasers is now a really, really, really nice bright green flashlight that lights up just the front yard. Seems a chain link fence stops it. But it is one hell of a nice little green flashlight. Now, that's one of the things I bought. Where are you? In here is the mammography aperture. I've taken apart attempt 2 at the cold extract coffee maker. Either the aperture is getting clogged with the adhesives, or a 50 micron aperture is just too small to let water go drip. It may be too small for the one drip every half hour or so. Excuse me. I don't want to build one of them cold coffee maker towers, you know. Yeah, they're nice, but that's not where I'm going. I'm going for the the bottle you put your ground coffee and your cold water in. Screw on your aperture with your piece of filter paper and your little aperture. Screw on your catch bottle. Turn it over. Put it on the counter. Come back in 3 days. Oh, it's almost done. Drip. You stand there for 3 hours waiting for the next drip. You know? These guys are talking about a 3-hour drip time going through the... Too fast. Maybe put my coffee and my water in the top jar, cap it with a regular cap, put it in the fridge for a week. Everyone wants to put ice? Just put it in the fridge for a week. The vibrations in there and the changes in temperature, every time you open the door, it'll move that water around through the coffee grounds, and the cold water. Use distilled. Yeah. Anyway, I'm stalled on those projects. Some is material. Some is refiguring how I'm going to do it. You know. Some is just drag my butt back out to the shop. Well, that's the hard part, because that's a 2-hour process to move from here out to the shop. Power this baby down, pack everything up, move the computer out, move my metrology out, move this out, da-da, da-da. Finally, it's my coffee or my orangeade. Man, I could boot the computer, start laying out the metrology. I mean, we're talking an hour, and if I'm just doing, you know, rivet a pair of iris scissors back together with a copper rivet, you know, a 5-minute job, an hour to set up for a 5-minute job, you know. Then there's lost footage for no reason. The Clear Lake Triangle swallowed it. It reaches out and grabs electromagnetic signal and erases it. It's almost like a worm. Oh, I'm pretty sure I don't got a worm. Anyway. Editing! You guys are talking about, oh, I was out there for 5 days. Here's the 37 seconds of video I got. That's about right. Then there's posting. How long you sit there watching that bar go. It gets to processing 95. You got 5 or 6 videos stacked up. You know, up, up, up. 14% up. Oh, the guy down the street must be looking at something again, you know. Suddenly, the upload bandwidth is gone. Anyway, so I'm ahead. I made a couple of friends. I'm having fun. I'm active. Not laying in bed dying. And like, this is where I belong anyway. Gotta look out at the YouTube machinists, and as an aggregate, they're just like me. Upwards of 50. Upwards of optimal body mass index. Upwards of average intelligence. You know, different personality quirks amongst us. Some are real quiet, straightforward, almost, what's his name, John Houseman. Then there are guys that they're even wilder, acting and talking than moi. We're a varied bunch. But aggregately, we're all the same. I watch Gold Rush. You know, apparently in the Klondike they have a saying. We're all up here because we're not all up there. Well, we're all on YouTube because this is where we belong. Anyway, I'm having fun. See you later.